Race 4 is a Class 4. It's also the first leg of the triple trio. This is over the 1,200 metres with 3 first starters in the field as well. Majestic Night drops in class. The blinkers go on as well for Douglas White and Lyle Hewitson. Morado gets the blinkers on for the first time. Dream Boss, Harley Charm and Wide Blue Yonder are the debutantes. So we have Dragon Kingdom coming up in class and Strive for Glory for Chris So. Coming for last start third behind Enchanting Ibis, who goes round later on the programme. So 12 go around here in the fourth, Tom.
Dragon Kingdom dictated from the front last start and was able to win, but has struggled in the past in this grade. Dream Boss, he's one of the newcomers, and all of the newcomers to some extent, Paul, have shown a little bit of pace.
Yeah, they have, haven't they? Wide Blue Yonder as well has shown a little bit. He might just be a little bit caught wide. Oh, see, the one that hasn't, I thought, was Harley Charm.
Okay. All right, we'll have a look at a couple of those debutantes in a moment or so. We'll start off, though, Tom, with Dragon Kingdom coming for a course and distance win.
He led all the way, and he had actually trialled well before this victory. Had Dragon Kingdom. He's been back to the trials again since. He ran second in a recent trial, wasn't put under too much pressure, but the writing was on the wall with the trial, but it's the grade, Class 4, that's been the big stumbling point for him in the past. Yeah,
I mean, if he ever is going to perform in this grade, it'll be now, though, because he's a horse that is in a bit of form. He's come up, he's on this rating of 41, which means he only has to carry 114 pounds. So from the front in the C course, he'll get his opportunity, I think. Okay,
so he comes up in class. Majestic Night, Paul, comes down in class. How do you rate his chances?
I'm going to make him the each-way plays. He's been downgraded. You can see him being momentarily held up here at Sha Tin. This is a really strong race. Campione, Beauty Mission, first and second. They go clear, but I just like the way he finished off here. After this, he's run at Happy Valley. Cheek pieces went on, he ran last. They take the cheek pieces off. They're putting the blinkers on. I thought it was a really nice run from him. Just the way he stretched out there, you can see just poking his nose through it.
Yes, his first 2 runs were certainly his best ones. You look at his form in Australia as well. All of his form, winning and placing, had been with the blinkers on too.
Okay, so it's an interesting gear change there. Debutant-wise, Tom, we'll start off with Dream Boss for Casper Fownes and Joe Moreira.
Yeah, he's certainly worth showing. He was an $85,000 Magic Million yearling purchase. Troy and Leon Corstens had him over in Australia, and he had one trial at Tatura and did win that. Joe Moreira was on board for this recent trial, and there was no pressure put on him at all over the final stages.
Yeah, and Super Fortune winning the trials running earlier on in the card. Tongue Tie goes on, he's 1207 pounds, he's had the 5 trials. I've included him, I haven't minded some of those trials.
Okay, so there's a little bit to like about him. What about Wide Blue Yonder, Paul, for David Hayes and Zach Purton, a power 3-year-old?
Yeah, so I just wonder if he'll need further being by power for this horse. He's drawn a little bit awkwardly as well, Wide Blue Yonder. He has another one who's had 5 trials, but from barrier 9, cheek pieces on. Look, I'm just going to watch him in this.
I'm going to put him in because I haven't minded his trials. He had to come off heels sort of halfway down. It wasn't really extended over the final stages. Ready to run purchase out of NZ for $70,000, and he had numerous trials over there with Ben Foot to 5, in fact, and he won and placed in them all.
And interesting, there's a lot of early money for the other debutant, John Sizes Harley Charm, who's had 5 trials to warm up for this. Favourite, though, Paul, is Strive for Glory.
Yeah, I just think this is a really open race. So that's why I did make that case there for Majestic Night. Downgraded. He has to carry the weight and he's got a wide draw. That's hopefully why we'll get a price. What's he currently? 8.3, 3.3. So he's on top of the one, Majestic Night, Dragon Kingdom, with that light weight. Dream Boss, the debutant runner, or debut runner, I should say even. And the bottom one, number 9 here, All Is Ready. Now, he's only had the 2 starts. He's another one at a big price, but he improved a lot from, he ran last on start in his debut run. Then he ran 4th when blinkers went on. So I think there's improvement there with him. 111.49.
He was right on the cusp, but All Is Ready. Going with Morado here. Blinkers are going on. Morado has trialled with the blinkers. Didn't do too much in the trial. It was a quite typical sort of stable trial. But it was behind his stablemate Spontaneous, who came out and won on Wednesday night for the same stable. So we'll see what he can do, Morado. Wide Blue Yonder. He makes it in. Dream Boss, another one of the first starters in Majestic Night with the blinkers on and being downgraded. 2, 7, 4 and 1.
I got 2 of those 3 first starters in as well. I wondered if Dream Boss, sitting behind their speed, might even be good enough to do it on debut. Tough race, though, race number 4, Class 4 over the 1,200.